Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video on my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Today, continuing Baldur's Gate 3. So here we explored, we explored the Durenbold Mausoleum. I want to see if we can pick the lock on this
All right,
mausoleum
time to
here.
skulk about. Right tool will do the trick.
And we can.
Oh, my hands.
So let's head there, to the mortuary. We haven't talked with those people upstairs yet, so we'll figure that out in time. Boom. Records of the deceased. Let's read this. A seemingly endless list of names and causes of death are written in a delicate cursive. This details a recent entry. Deceased Duke Belen Stelmane, human female, brown hair, slight build, cause of death blood loss, 36 stab wounds, position of cuts suggests deliberate placement, right hand removed from body post-mortem, blood sample reactive to crawler mucus, deceased was paralyzed when murder took place, burial on hold until Flaming Fist investigation is complete. Remember, we saw the other person who was paralyzed before being killed as well. That could be a pattern here. Let's keep going.
Breathe deep and move.
What's this? Darlene Nickley. This note is hastily written on a parchment that stinks of rotting flesh and lilacs. Deceased Darlene Nickley. Human male, medium build, brown hair, hazel eyes, 3 and 30 years. Cause of death, untreated infection. Widow claims the deceased cut himself while chopping wood. Reported symptoms of high fever, nausea, and diarrhea. Placement and angle of wound in right upper thigh corroborates this, as does the pustulence. Burial. Widow unable to afford full burial. Ulkov refused to make a coffin without payment up front. Will oil and bind the body to slow decomposition. So many bottles here. What is this? Jar of mystic carrion lungs.
This jar, it feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
What is this that we just got? A canopic jar containing mystic carrion's breathless lungs. If you put your ear close enough, you can make out an unholy rattling noise. We'll give this to Gale for now. Let's read Valmorbaz's notebook. A collection of a mortician's professional notes on embalming and mummification. The most recent note is as follows. I've purchased a rare find from an adventurer who found it in the Undercity, an ancient funerary jar containing internal organs that have been preserved for, I don't know, centuries at least. Their mummification technique is unknown to me and may include a combination of mortuary alchemy and necromantic enchantments. I must find the time to study this in detail, as what I learn could be invaluable in enhancing my own embalming techniques. Interesting. Do you think that shorter races can't reach the top of those shelves? I wouldn't be surprised if they added that in the game. They're just so spot on with like things being realistic. Flower preservation notes. Let's read that. Interesting. Okay, no worries. Alright, let's get out of here for now and go back to the surface and continue the adventure.
Can I have that, please, sir?
Save here and continue the adventure. Let's head up here and talk with these two. Let's talk with Elias Fisher.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
Oh no, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin. But I said it'll take a month.
You lost your child? I'm so sorry.
7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves. Use.
I do. But I'm sorry for your loss, but it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed. Maybe more. If you notice any odours before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get.
It sounds like you're pretty busy.
Well, there is a serial killer on the loose. Business is booming, unfortunately.
Who's this serial killer targeting?
Can't say. There are 100 theories, but I see no pattern in who comes through me door. Mind you, theories taking more lives than any one killer. The whole city is on edge, ready to draw steel.
There's some strange things happening in this graveyard.
I deal with the dead, but the Mortark tends to them and the living who mourn them. If you have any concerns about strange goings-on, kindly speak to her. She patrols the graveyard. Good day.
Okay. What's upstairs? Could read this Greykeeper's journal. There's actually quite a bit here, man. This is pretty cool. Alright, here. So, Durenbold's mausoleum key. That'll help. Can read all this stuff here. Adopters of culture. This is the one I wanted to read. The Gravekeeper's journal. It didn't seem to, grab anything. Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Let's see what this issue this one is. Baldur's Mouth, Baldur's Gate Printing and Publishing Company. See this kind of demon here and an elf here, like a woodland elf. Pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Okay.
Var, death's blessings upon you.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
One more hapless farmer boy, name unknown.
What's this strange beggar Morbus here? Let's save and talk with Morbus.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
You're a bit old for hide and seek, aren't you?
Sister is older than me. She always likes to play. She hides in the ground, but I will find her.
Have you no one else? No other family?
Mother and father hide in the ground with her. I hope I find them soon. I like this game, but it is less fun to play it alone.
What is that noise? Have people...
Here lies Duncan, last of the gory clan, who died without issue.
Gwyn Highbury, stillborn but not forgotten.
Ah, Sandril, gone but ne'er forgotten.
This headstone is anonymous, reading only, "As I am now, so you shall be." Here lies Flying Martha, who couldn't.
Beloved little Tan, never forgotten. Kalimvor guide your soul.
He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
I'm sorry, Pookums.
Here lies Gayera Snake Mother Denise, matriarch to a brood of venomous daughters.
Wow.
Let flowers
Here lies
say what
anonymous.
words never
Whoever you
can.
were, we buried you with care. Josie Ann Fountainhead, outstanding men above the fists.
L. Brenton, beloved.
This tombstone has been vandalized and now reads, "Your money don't matter when you're dead, prick."
Flowers, every color of the rainbow. Right
Rest
here.
in peace at last, dear Connor. And I hope you are happy now.
Maud.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
I'd like to see your flowers.
Of course.
Let's sell all these books.
Come back anytime.
Thanks, Maud.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a blue.
This appears to be the last mausoleum. It's the Grand Mausoleum. I don't see any other ones, so... Alright, let's explore.
No time to rest.
Interesting. Loot everything here. Maybe a trap.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Difficulty class 20. Wow. Got it, nice. Wow. Malice. Really cool. Cloud giant strength. Wow. Amazing. We'll save here once. Okay, good. Mine covered? No, okay. Gotta roll with Lae'zel.
Blackets will be done.
She also failed her roll, that's not good.
Can't afford
Shadowheart.
to stay idle.
Any luck? She got it. Nice, Shadowheart.
On I go.
Oh, I would have got a
Can't give
Shadowheart.
up now.
Can probably get these keys from Lae'zel also.
Another step forward.
Crumbling journal. Let's read this. I was still a supplicant when I came face to face with him, masked in gold, his fine skin and worn as parchment, Jurgle, the Death Keeper, the end of everything. I asked what he needed of me. He asked a simple question. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? I knew not how to respond and said as such. He seemed nonplussed, neither disappointed nor pleased. I fell to my knees in respect for his awesome power. This garnered no reaction. There I stayed, trembling with an emotion I could not name. And when I stood again, the final scribe was gone. Case file number 846. Baldur's Gate vs. Flynn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simon Simi Trent at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honor the dead three, or one of the dead three, the gods Bane, Baal, or Merkel. Case for the defense. I didn't know nothing sick about any gods. All I know is Bill and Simi were trying to cut me out of our deal, and they got what they had coming. But those symbols and stuff, how their guts was arranged, I didn't know anything sick. Verdict guilty. Sentence death, commuted to banishment so as not to anger higher powers. That was fascinating.
Let flowers say what words never can.
Beautiful. And with that, we've explored this entire area, which is just super cool. We explored the entire graveyard. That's awesome. So now what I think we should do is we should double back to the Elf Song Tavern.
Color of the rainbow.
Here, and talk with Rovir. Is there a wall here? Maybe something hasn't loaded in, I'm not sure.
These things have stayed interesting.
Elf Song Tavern.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Awesome. Some patrons here. Have we talked with everybody here? No. Let's talk with Kato Riano.
Gortash, an archduke. Saw him once at a distance. Looked like too much of a pipsqueak to fill those boots.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Next, Blevendal.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet.
Cheers, Blevendal. Next, Caitlin.
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet.
I'm not much of a gossip at all. Karis.
Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar.
Okay. Okay, let's talk with everybody here. First, I'd seen somebody walking over here that we could talk to. I don't know where she went. Let's talk with Augur Harkskellen first. So, good.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
No. Planned poorly.
Lord Gortash is exactly what Baldur's Gate needs. I dread to think where we'd be without the Steel Watch.
Next, Furia Golis.
The Steel Watchers are doing most of the good here, really. I'd love a gander at those schematics.
Next, Mutton Chops Doris.
Gortash is the light bringer. Gortash will burn the Absolute to smoke and ashes.
Grent Grintley.
Submit! Only Lord Gortash has the strength to protect our city.
He says it with a fire to him. Next, Plumes Franken.
I don't really agree with Lord Gortash's methods, but the man does get things done.
And results are results, man. Bunt Chugly.
Listen, I got to concentrate if I'm to walk off these pints.
Okay, man. Here's Sadar, Ilanov.
What do I think? Why, yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists.
Sayer Manzarde.
Oh, haven't you heard? Your sort won't be welcome around here much longer. Lord Gortash made that very clear in his latest interview. I'd recommend giving it a read.
Okay. Next is Frothilda.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview in the Baldur's Mouth?
Speaks well, that man.
There's a lot over here, so let's not explore over here just yet. Including a quest item. Talk to the mouth of the Baldur's Press. And actually, I will explore this area further between the Elf Song Tavern and the Baldur's Gate Press at the start of next week's video. And so with that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.
As the absolute